and welcome, guys, to the first TwinPeakGames Podcast. It's Bada Bing 47 with the other co-host of the show.
The Darkest Saint 15. All I have to say at the moment is peanuts!
Yeah, I will fix this.
I need them.
So welcome to the podcast,
They're
guys.
my precious.
I don't know how long this is going to be, but I guess we're just going to record until we feel like stopping. So,
First topic.
First topic is who we're sponsored by, and we're sponsored by the 47. Nobody officially, but we have a couple of Facebook groups. Mine is the 47 Legion and
Darkest Saint Dungeons.
And that's basically what we're going to count as sponsors right now because people will go over there.
We're sponsoring ourselves.
Yes, shameless self-promotion.
Yay.
Okay, I was thinking about this last night actually, because I went. You know how I said I went to see Batman yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about the shooting, and it's like, I know people have been covering this, and it's like, you cover this if you want to get a lot of views, right? Yeah. And I'm not really doing to do that, but
yes, you are, Carter.
What I don't get is
Wait, you're not upside Cuban? I didn't know that. This is a revelation to me.
Oh God. Okay.
Peanuts.
So what I don't get is I get this guy who was like mentally insane, or that's what he claims, right? When he went in there,
he didn't claim he's mentally insane. He wanted to shoot him.
He claimed that he was trying to act like the Joker, right?
He was trying to be the Joker.
Yeah.
What's really creepy is when they got into his apartment with the robot, they found a magazine, like a comic book, that had a panel open to Joker, and the panel was Joker shooting people up in a movie theater. So and Batman caught him. So what they're saying now is his attack might have been like a retaliation for Joker to finish his mission. That's disturbing. I just thought, that's like, why would you do that? I can see why people would want to do that. Is like some people have just like that urge to kill, like they just want to do it. Yeah. But it's like there are other things you can do. You can go hunting. You can go to a shooting range. I guess you can go to war. Why don't you go into the military instead of being a crazy psycho? You know what the kicker to it all is? He was one of 6 people in the entire United States to get a scholarship to his college that he went to. For
what college?
I'm not sure what the college actually was, but he was in the class for neuroscience.
So I guess he was like a medical college or something.
Yeah, like a big medical college. That he got a scholarship to it. But there was actually a video I posted with a friend that you know that I don't think you got to see because I took it out very fast, where he started yelling he was the Joker. Now this was filmed before the shooting, and in it I screamed, "I'm the new Joker." And 2 days later the shooting happened. I'm like, oh God, I have to take this down now.
Oh yeah.
But I saved the video, so I thought you might want to see it real fast.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is a message for the next part of the podcast.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Just want to talk about the previous part of the podcast. Me and Brandon are both very sorry for all the people that got injured in the shooting, and hope the families can move past loss of loved ones from the shooting.
Misery Hunter,
the ones that did die. But this part following is going to not contain much audio that you can hear, and it's going to be from one of the videos that Brandon did take down. So I just wanted to talk over it. Basically, it was a video of Brandon and one of my old friends moved away, Jeffrey, and they were doing an interview kind of thing. Sorry, I have to fix one of my cords. They were doing an interview basically of it was him and my friend and one of his cousins, and they were doing basically kind of an interview type setup where they were talking about
the whole thing was my character was supposed to be addicted to Minecraft.
A person with a crazy obsession with Minecraft, right?
But I was just like,
but closer to halfway through the video, he starts saying he's the Joker and everything, and then at the very end of the video, he says that he's the Joker, and he's basically the new Joker and everything, and he felt really uncomfortable with putting that up. because it was a couple days before the shooting, so it didn't really happen. So we thought, we'd just make fun of it because it was a couple days before Batman released, right? And it wasn't anything towards people. He was not saying. He was just saying the new Joker, as in referring to he was crazy, right? So he took it down because he found it could be offending to a lot of people if he kept it up, saying that he was the Joker because he conflicted with
I was doing a serious interview
that shooting where the person said that he was the Joker, and yeah. So hopefully I'm not talking over the rest of the podcast, but that's going to be it for this, and enjoy the rest of the podcast. Bye, guys.
Okay, so he's an imposter, the one that's out right now. Okay.
This is pretty much when I decided I was gonna lose it.
Was it diamond? I smell diamond. There's no diamonds here.
I smell diamond.
Sir, there is no diamonds in this room.
Is it on your wife's necklace?
What?
Is it on your wife's necklace? I smell a diamond.
No. So is it true that you took a first edition of the game just so you could be the first to find a diamond? Were you the first?
Most people didn't get this joke, the people who saw it.
Not only was I the first.
I'm saying I was the first because I stole the game, and I was the last because I killed everybody who played Minecraft, so I could be the only one who got to play it. That was the joke, and people couldn't figure it out. Here we go.
I'm the next Joker!
And that was the thing. That one line made it so uncomfortable for me to have this video, so I had to take it down.
So, how do you make a pickaxe?
Sticks, wood, stone, sticks, iron, sticks, diamond, sticks,
gold!
So, what would happen if someone walked up to you and said, there is a creeper in that
God,
room?
this gets...
I killed them!
This is when I started losing my mind, and I just went mental.
Everybody in the area to find the creeper and make it my pet.
What if it was actually a child predator trying to molest?
I molest them first! Give me my iPad. I need Minecraft.
Okay, this work is really funny.
Would you agree that, like everybody else, would you agree that the creeper looks like a giant green penis?
My penis!
This one goes after me.
Exactly like a creeper.
I can show you it. It's an Enderman too.
Most people didn't get that either. It was supposed to be that it was long enough to be an Enderman, but also a creeper on the other side. People are like, that doesn't make sense. It's not the same length.
You will get this after this. And there was a Minecraft calling down the road at 5 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock.
Okay, real fast. I ran out and I was like, fuck, they won't know to end the video. So I had to turn around and run back in and go, give me your car keys! Because I knew they wouldn't end the video.
Give me your car keys!
I couldn't help but laugh at the fact of what I was doing. I tried to tackle Jeffrey, but I remembered he had the iPad and he had a knife in his pocket. Listen. Hear that noise? That was me cracking my neck. I went like this and made the noise as if I snapped my own neck and killed myself over the iPad.
Minecraft connection tonight. So, we have...
Not even God can kill me!
So, we have...
Oh,
God,
he's more addicted
and then I died.
to Minecraft than people with meth. Apparently this game is very addicting and dangerous and should be banned by the government.
I'm the Joker!
See, that was it. It felt not right having that line in there.
Against forces to cause extreme insanity.
Yeah, I fell off the bed and died.
Other forces. That's it for today's My Minecraft Edition.
I'll murder you in your sleep!
Somebody get this body out of here.
Oh God, I'm dying.
Goodbye.
That's it.
Oh, that was funny. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but yeah, I see why you would not want to put that up after the shooting.
I had it up, and then I felt as if it was inappropriate to keep it up with the two Joker lines. And it felt inappropriate because it's really sad, honestly.
Yeah.
But, Christian Bale did something really nice. He,
I heard about that.
He went to the hospital and visited them. But he wasn't in the Batman costume.
Man, that would have been so good for like parents that had kids or like kids that got injured. If he was in the Batman costume.
I remember I shared a post on Facebook saying, "Hey guys, I had an idea. Why don't we all get Christian Bale to go to the hospital where the shootout happened in the Batman costume?" And he probably couldn't get the Batman costume. It's probably owned by DC, and just like the Iron Man suits are.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people think Robert Downey Jr. gets to keep the costumes, which makes sense.
Only if.
Yeah, because unfortunately he couldn't. But I did see the new Spider-Man, and I remember there was something really funny leading into another topic. Comic-Con, how celebrities like just dressing up and revealing themselves to the audience?
Yeah.
Well, last Comic-Con, not this year, 2011, he had been casted as the new Spider-Man. They had already released the trailer, everybody knew. And he was there as Spider-Man, and he whipped off the mask. He's like, oh yeah. He was asked some random question. He's like, oh yeah, I already know that because he whips off the mask. He stands up. He's like, I'm the new Spider-Man. You know that, right? And everyone's like, oh, okay.
You're that guy.
Yeah,
I remember now.
Nobody recognized him.
Well, wasn't he? He didn't have any other starring roles, did he?
No, I think this is his first movie.
Yeah, it was his first movie. So why would he?
Let me look real fast. I have IMDb on my phone.
Why would he think that people would notice him?
Because he's the new Spider-Man. I can understand why he did it.
Yeah.
But Emma Stone, I had a lot of issues with Emma Stone being Gwen Stacy. I just didn't think she was going to play the part right. But
I think I liked the movie altogether. I think that towards the end of the movie, you think it's appropriate to spoil it, or you don't think it's been out too long?
Spoiler alert! If you do not want to hear the spoiler, please fast forward to 4 or 5 minutes.
Skip. I'm just gonna say towards the end of the movie, I didn't really buy it. I think it was a little cheesy.
No, it's not his first movie. He was in a lot of other things.
Was he starring a role?
Never anything I've heard of.
Yeah.
He was in 2 episodes of Doctor Who.
Oh, I've watched Doctor Who.
He was the character of Frank.
Oh. No, he sounds familiar. I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, yeah, this was his first big role.
So he must have, people from Britain would have noticed him if they, saw that Doctor Who episode. But, so what it was is I didn't really I didn't like the ending. I felt it was really cheesy.
I felt like the ending was really stupid. The cranes. That was stupid.
No, not the cranes. The real ending. The ending where it was after everything happened, everything was done.
Oh, the whole, he's like, oh, I'm dying.
No, not that part.
What?
No, the part where, spoiler alert, no, I'm not going to say it, yeah. Okay, so, but the part where,
spoiler alert, so just go ahead and say it.
Gwen, goes to his house, right?
Oh.
I found that cheesy is he's got the secret identity, and the only people that know are Gwen,
and him.
Dr. Connors, and Gwen's dad.
Well, he's dead, so.
Yeah, but he's dead, and then so it's like.
Well, I can understand that scene completely, but what I thought was gonna happen was when Aunt May came up. By the way, I did not like the lady who played Aunt May. She was way too
young.
Yeah, young. Aunt May and Uncle Ben. I liked Uncle Ben. He was the right age. Aunt May was not the right age. Take the Uncle Ben from the new movie and Aunt May from the old series, put them together, perfect. But I thought what was gonna happen was. When she's like, oh, she's such a pretty girl, why didn't you ask her out? I thought he was going to be like, you know what, I should. And I thought she was going to walk away. And he was going to put the costume on and go web swing in front of her and, pick her up and swing through the air with her. And, that'd be the ending. She's just walking all sad and he just swings down, picks her up and swings off into the sunset or something. Something cool, to set up the next movie. No, it's just yeah, I can't be with you. Sorry, I'm Spider-Man.
And that's where I thought the cheesiness started, and then it went to the school, and it was like, wait, what time frame is this? How much later is after this? And it's like, oh, I'm sorry you've been late.
Obviously, it's Spider-Man's a big character. Of course, he saved the town, but there's no way that merchandise and all that got made within a week or so. So it had to be a month or two later.
Yeah, and it's like he's late to class, right?
Yeah.
So it's don't make promises you can't keep. Well, but those are the best to keep because Gwen's sitting in front. And then she smiles and is like, what is that supposed to mean to us? Are they dating still? Are they not?
Yeah. Something I didn't like was I did not like Dr. Connors. I felt like this guy, he played him perfectly. He played him amazingly. I just did not like the actor. When I look at him, I'm like, this is not Dr. Connors. You have to look at the Dr. Connors from the last movie. He was Dr. Connors. He played that character awesomely.
So basically you're saying take the acting of this guy and make a love child with the looks of the other guy. And that would be the perfect actor for Dr. Connors.
I just didn't like the whole Connors character anyways. I felt like he didn't play it correctly, but he did a good job with what he was trying to do.
You didn't think he pulled off the mental insaneness enough?
No, like
after his addiction.
No, let me explain. Like he didn't play it how he should have played it, but with what he did as this character of Dr. Connors, he did it well.
And it's like the kids, younger kids that see this, right,
are gonna love it. It's a perfect
because they don't understand
Spider-Man.
Like the Spider-Man trilogy and all that.
They don't know these characters yet, like we know them, and
it's like
big controversy. The web shooters, the cartridges, my car ride home. My dad, my stepmom, my stepbrother, one of my best friends, and one of my other best friends. Well, they're not really my best friends. They're just my friends.
Yeah.
Are all riding in the car. The number one thing they complain about were the freaking capsules, the cartridges. That's how it's supposed to be, though. He's just supposed to make the web himself. He's not supposed to. It's not supposed to come out of his skin, out of the vein, because there's no hole for it to come out of. In the original comics, which I read, he got the sticky hands, the strength, the speed per se, and
the reflexes.
The reflexes. He never was able to shoot webs. He was just like, you know what?
Wouldn't that be so cool if it was like he got like little holes under his wrist and you could be like this?
If it was really like that. What my controversy is, what I fight back with is that was real. What happens if the web messes up? It's gonna get caught up all in his bloodstream and like make him sick. Or it's just gonna jam and like swell his wrist up until it explodes with webs.
No, it's like, but real spiders.
Oh God, Peter, what is all this?
Real spiders have developed a specific part of the body where there's a specific tube to let the string out, right? It doesn't interfere with like blood or anything. Everything else goes around it.
Being. There's no way that tube is gonna.
But it's crossing the DNA. So if the DNA crosses, then the DNA would cross to where that would develop, right? Over time, he would have that develop, but not at the beginning.
In the first movie, it's maybe 35 minutes in. He's already swinging webs going through the city. It would probably take a month or two before that tube would fully develop.
Yeah, but I'm saying
because if he did it, the tube would just split. It would just
no. But I'm saying it would take some time, right? But he wouldn't find out about this. This would be like in between movies, he would find out about this and he wouldn't use the string, right? He wouldn't use that anymore. He wouldn't be able to do it.
He was never supposed to use string from his wrist. Everything
or just come out of his ass.
Yeah. He's hanging upside down. I can't. Clutch Spider-Man. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Best Spider-Man movie ever.
But another thing I heard about was everybody was talking about how Oscorp was not very big. Oscorp was the main focus of the movie.
Oscorp is like Wayne Tech.
Yeah.
That's how big they are.
Most of the movie was filmed in Oscorp. By the way, the new building looked awesome. But
I don't know. I like the nostalgic look of the old building and the trilogy movie.
Well, it just looked like a typical building, though.
But it's not.
This one was futuristic, and I thought it was a lot cooler looking to see.
You thought it felt the kind of, what is it, rap sheet kind of Oscorp, like they're the futuristic technology center of the world.
Okay, here's something else. Sorry to switch topics so fast, everybody, but they kept talking about Norman Osborn, how he was dying. He needed the serum to help him. We never saw him.
Ever. In the movie.
No, this guy's like, Norman Osborn is going to die soon. You give me the serum now or you're fired. I'm sorry, it's not ready. Okay, you're fired. And he just takes the vial. Connors injects himself and he becomes the Lizard. That's obvious. Okay. Norman Osborn is dead. There's no other way to say it. He never got the serum. We never heard of him again. We never saw the Indian dude again.
No, the Indian dude got killed, remember?
No. He got thrown off the side and Spider-Man saved the car. Remember?
No, he saved the car with a boy in it. Remember, that's why.
No, he went and caught a bunch of cars with his web shooters.
Yeah, he saved the car, but he didn't get everybody. He just got the little kid.
I know, but he still saved the cars, but he went after the kid and he saved him, which was an amazing scene to show.
I think that was probably one of the better scenes.
That was one of my favorite scenes.
Oh god, I got the hiccups again.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes. But yeah. But one of my favorite scenes was the school scene when he's fighting in the hallway, and the lizard's throwing him through the wall, and he throws him through the wall, and he's just like, he's looking around for him, he's like, wait, where'd he go? And he just jumps back out, and he's like, and he lands on his face, and he's just like, he changes into costume, he lands on the ground, and literally everyone in the theater starts clapping their hands, going, yeah, yeah, when he first jumps out of that wall in this costume.
Okay, to change subject real fast, I don't like when people clap in the middle of movies.
Oh my god.
Because then you miss dialogue.
Well, it was just a fight scene. So
yeah, but no, the fight scene, no. I swear to God, and I was talking to some people about this. Oh God, I hate these hiccups. I was talking to someone about this, right? And it was Stan Lee must sign a contract with everybody at Marvel, telling them that if they make a Marvel movie,
he has to cameo.
He has to be in it.
No. They invite him to do that. I watched an interview once and somebody actually asked him, do you have a contract so you have to be in all the movies? He's like, no, I just like doing it. They always invite me to come do it because they think it's fun.
I like all of his parts because they're usually subtle. They don't have to do anything with the movie whatsoever. He's just like the best Spider-Man who's just standing there.
Top three were Thor, Amazing Spider-Man, and probably Captain America.
I would think Avengers because
Avengers.
Because wasn't he the owner of the shop at the very end of the movie?
No, he's sitting there playing checkers and he's got his back.
Like,
he's like Avengers. That's a stupid name. And then
no, he's like Avengers. That gives me an idea.
No, he's like the Avengers. That's stupid. And then Spider-Man, he's just sitting there. Everything's completely quiet. He's just like.
It's classical music.
He's just stamping books, moving his hands like a conductor, and he just walks off.
And then action movie starts again.
Yeah. And then the best one, my favorite, was in Thor, when they're trying to get the hammer out of the ground. And he pulls the pickup truck, and he rips the whole back end of the pickup truck. And he just leans out the window. Did it work? I love that. He's smiling. He's just like, did it work?
No.
And I love Stan Lee. He's so energetic. You know he's like 90?
Dude, he looks so much younger. There's some people that look really young for their age, and there's some people that look really old for their age. And Stan Lee is one of those people who looks, really
young for his age.
Young, yeah. He looks like 70.
I say 68.
Yeah, 70, somewhere around 70. There, yeah. Because you gotta think the first editions came out in like 80s.
He was born in like 1890, something like that.
1890?
Not 1890.
1980? Or no, not 1980.
No, it was around that time. It was like 1920s.
No, because my granddad is 72. So
no, it's 1920s because he was he said when he was 20 he got into the military during World War II.
Yeah, so it had to be 1920s.
To run, he was when they found he was a comic book writer. He was signed on to do the training films. That was his job in the war. And I was thinking,
that'd be pretty cool. Just like that's my free pass out of every single war. I just write training films.
Well, I was thinking one day, I was just laying there in my bed, staring at the ceiling, and I'm like, the day Stan Lee dies will be one of the saddest days in the world.
That's gonna be the same exact thing as Steve Jobs dying. Is like No,
Steve Jobs was a sad event, but the day
Stan Lee and Stephen Hawking die is the day the world gets so much dumber. Because Stephen Hawking, amazing person, really smart, discovers all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna lose that genius, right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have, and then we're gonna lose amazing artistic skills when we lose Stan Lee.
Yeah. It's gonna be a sad day. What was his cameo in Iron Man? I don't remember either of the Iron Man cameos.
Was it when he was originally captured in the cave?
No, let me look it up. There's a video I saw online that has all the cameos.
Yeah.
His one's in Hulk, the Incredible Hulk.
I forgot about that. What? Oh yeah, he's the one that drinks the syrup and dies.
He opens the bottle. He's like, and he goes. And he just falls down.
He just falls down and dies.
That's it. He's hilarious. Dead. It's funny. They're just like nonchalantly, he's dead.
Yeah, that's it. And then they just move on to the rest of the movie.
Yep, just it's over. And another good one is in Captain America's. When he's Captain America's supposed to come out after he finishes the war, and he's just like some random guy walks out. I thought he'd be taller.
Wait, he was the janitor, wasn't he? Stan Lee was like the janitor
in Spider-Man.
No. In Captain America. I thought he was a janitor, and he was like mopping the floors or something.
No, he was a general. He's just sitting there. He's just like, I thought he'd be taller. Oh, you know the original Incredible Hulk show, the one with Lou Ferrigno? He was on it called an episode called The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. He was the foreman, which was really cool. Here we go. X-Men, I'll just tell you what's going on, so. Oh, the X-Men ones, when Magneto's walking out of the beach, Stan Lee's just standing there in the background. See?
Oh, there he is. He's just like, hey, what's up, fool?
What's up, Magneto?
No, that reminds me.
The Spider-Man ones were the best, I think.
Hey, pause it. There's
because he actually saves.
This reminds me of that video you showed me earlier about the Guess Who.
Oh God! Yes. Let me tell you. So it's like the original Guess Who commercial will say, "Can you guess who? It's a mystery. Is your person got hair? Yeah. Does he look like a bitch?
Yeah."
So what they did was the little boy's face. They took Samuel Jackson's face from Pulp Fiction and put it on the little boy's face, so it goes. It's like, does he look like a bitch? Yeah. Is he nice? It's like, what was it?
I can't remember. It's like
something. Say what again, motherfucker?
That's what it was.
And then the last one, wasn't that funny. It's like, you're Sam. See N-word. That's all you had to say. You just had to tell us the truth. And then it's like, can you guess who? It's a bitch mystery. And then it's like,
we have PG out here, right?
Yes. Hey guys, this is a quick voiceover. I'm gonna have to.
Yes, we know.
But yeah, sorry about that, and bye.
I want to pause again. Okay, there we go. We're starting to record. Sorry about that, guys. That was a little interruption.
Yeah. And then it's
you probably will be like, "What are you talking about? You crazy fool!"
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And then
cut that
and
out.
then you hear the guy scream in the Pulp Fiction movie. I've never actually seen the movie, but that's one of the highest rated clips on YouTube. Did you know that? Is that thing?
Oh, the one where it's like, "Do you talk English?"
Yeah. English. Well, here and then the next. This one's a good one. Stan Lee actually saved somebody when the
original Spider-Man.
Yeah, he saves the little girl in the original Spider-Man. There's Daredevil. The only movie he hasn't been in is X-Men 2. They didn't invite him to do it.
Oh no, wasn't he sick during X-Men 2?
No, they just didn't call him. Daredevil saves him. He never got the invite to do it. This is a 2004 Hulk.
Oh. Okay.
You know what's really funny? That guard? That's Lou Ferrigno. That's Stan Lee and Lou Ferrigno.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2, I think he also saved somebody.
Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man.
Yep.
I think in every Spider-Man,
all the Spider-Mans were good. Fantastic Four was okay. Rise of the Silver Surfer was, nah.
It was. I don't even remember Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Welcome back to the Baxter, Dr. Richards. I got the usual for you.
I don't remember it either. I would like to watch them again, but they're so hard to find.
Yeah.
They're not on Netflix.
I think I have. I see Silver Surfer all the time on FX.
X-Men. I did not like any of the X-Men movies. I thought they were all really bad. This is funny. His scene in X-Men 3. He's standing there watering his grass, and the hose starts going up in the air.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
What the? Stan Lee is just like Stan Lee loves having fun.
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3.
One of the worst fallouts of Spider-Man movies.
I like Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, it's just I liked it. It's just I thought they were trying to cop out and end
No, it's because what they were doing was
No. See, they could have done it so much better, though.
The biggest issue was everyone was like, put Venom in it, put Venom in it, put Venom in it. And Sam Raimi was just like, fine, I'll put Venom in it.
I thought they could have done it so much better.
And then everybody hated the fact that Venom was in it. And everyone's like, put Hobgoblin in it, put Hobgoblin in it. Okay, I'll put Hobgoblin in it. The whole thing was, it was just supposed to be Sandman. That was it.
And then
Peter
Sandman gets one clip in the movie. That I remember one clip in the movie, and that's he rises into Sandman, like giant Sandman.
There's two I remember. Two.
And he's like attacking.
He's standing in the generator like this, and it's spinning around him. It's breaking his particles apart. I remember that. And then it's when he's at the construction site and he rises up.
Yeah,
and he's like this. He's like, and he like kind of like flexes with all the sand. And I remember those two scenes. And then with Venom, well, I don't really remember Venom because you don't see him that much. You see.
I remember.
Every time I see Venom, he's like hello, and he like pulls the face back. It's like, I don't want to see your face. I want to see Venom. That's.
See, it's like, this is why I think Spider-Man 3 fell out so bad is...
I remember the emo dancing scene.
It was Venom and Hobgoblin. They put them in there, right? That just messed up the movie.
Hobgoblin was supposed to be in it, but it was supposed to be that in the... Give me a second.
In the original casting...
No, what it was supposed to be was... I remember I read an original draft of the script, which was really long. This one was majorly trimmed down from the original. What it was that Peter and Harry got into a fight, and yeah, he lost his memory. And while he's like just Harry, Peter's hunting down Sandman, and Peter's like getting all beat up, and that's when the butler comes in because Harry remembers he gets smacked in the head again. He remembers he's like I have to kill Peter again. He's my enemy. And the butler walks out. He's like, no, Peter didn't kill your dad, right? Just thought I'd do that. And he's like, I have to go see Peter. And then he flies in, and while Sandman's supposed to like beating the living crap out of Peter, it's supposed to be that Harry flies in on the glider. I think it was supposed to be his dad's glider, just the Green Goblin glider. And he throws two bombs in and blows Sandman up, and then they fight him from there, and it kind of gets messed up from there.
It's
not like a long thing. It's like it got really.
It's like as a movie director, right? I know you're supposed to listen to the people, and you're supposed to make movies based on what the people want, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but,
Fantastic Four's cameo is pretty funny. Okay, here's the Iron Man one. Okay, give us a second, guys. Oh, that's right. It was supposed to be that Stan Lee was the Playboy dude. That was the joke. See, he's got the robe and all that. He was supposed to be the Playboy dude.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is the 2007.
2008.
2008. I thought it was 7.
It was 8. Because Iron Man was 2007. The radiation.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so what was I talking about before? I was talking about Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3.
Okay, so Spider-Man 3. It's like as a movie director, if I was a movie director, I would put in things that the people watching my movies wanted. Like after the first movie.
I remember. Sorry to cut you off.
After the first movie, right? Like I would see what people said they would want from a second movie.
Doc Ock was what people wanted next, and that was his original plan. It was supposed to be Goblin, Doc Ock, Sandman. He was never going to do Venom.
And it's like...
Well, he was going to do Venom in the 4th movie, but I remember the 4th movie was... Peter was supposed to go back to high school, and Tobey Maguire's like, no, Peter's in college. That's stupid. And he dropped out, and everybody dropped out, but the script was for that at the time he had written, I think, 3 and 4 at the same time, like really back to back. It was supposed to be that Venom came back, and Venom... His original thing was supposed to be Venom was supposed to only be in the 4th movie. Like, that was the thing. You remember from Spider-Man 2, I remember somebody said, it'd be a lot better if the dude from Spider-Man 2, the astronaut, went into space and the symbiote got on the ship and it went after Peter.
That's what I was like, they could have done that. That would have been so much better than Venom being on Peter.
And that's how they did it in the comics and the cartoon. It's the symbiote
came from space and got on the astronaut.
It went on the spaceship and infected JJ's son. And Spider-Man came to visit him. He's like, dude, this really sucks. Like, with JJ to comfort him. And the symbiote got onto the back of his shirt, and it blended in because he had a black shirt on. And as soon as he put on the Spider-Man costume, it just morphed into the black suit. And that's where the black suit came from.
But it was like, they could have done that. That would have made the movie so much better. I would have bought the storyline then, not how they did it. I can't even remember. It was like,
well,
there was too much.
Let's go to Amazing Spider-Man 2. Who do you think the next villain's going to be? I think it's either going to be Venom, because they can't do Doc Ock again, because that'd be stupid.
No. But remember, what was it? It was, crap. What gave it away that it was at the very end of the movie, like they do with all the Marvel movies, they talk about something. I can't remember what it was this time.
Did you stay after the credits? Because I didn't get to stay.
Yeah, I stayed after the credits. I couldn't remember what it was this time, but it was, you can look it up on the internet. So, you know someone's going to film it.
Yeah.
Someone is that stupid is just going to go in there and they're going to break the rules.
What do you think about the Avengers after the credit scene? I couldn't figure out what was going on. He's like, soon I will go back to Earth and take down the Avengers.
It's going to be the Avengers 2 and it's going to be Red Skull attacking everybody.
That's Red Skull?
Yeah, it was Red Skull.
Oh, I had no idea who that was. I was like,
remember in Captain America,
I don't remember Captain America that much.
He touched the cube at the very end.
With that was the Tesseract, right?
Yeah, the Tesseract.
Everybody was saying that it wasn't Tesseract. Everyone's like, that's not the Tesseract. I'm like, yes, it is. That's the Tesseract.
So that's what it was. So he touches the Tesseract and it teleports him to that area, and then he becomes king of the area. Yeah. Because I guess he does something to gain the respect of something.
That got injected into Captain America. I thought that was also like a very small potion of the Tesseract.
No, that was it was some serum that Tony Stark and the professor made.
It wasn't Tony, it was Howard Stark.
Howard, his father. And it was like
it was such a cool thing seeing his dad. Yeah. Seeing Stark before Stark was Tony. It was so cool. And it would have been so cool if like Tony had made a little appearance, like a younger Tony, like. Well, no, because
he would have been born.
It was 1940s. Yeah, but it would have been cool. It's like so. You ever think about having kids, Howard? Yeah, I like the name Tony. I feel like he'd be.
I feel like that would have been a good Easter egg or something.
Yeah, or something like it's like, or they're talking scientific. Like, what's your favorite combat? I like iron. Like, that would have been cool. It's just something like that. Some little nod to Iron Man. Like, you know what? I've always been fascinated with iron. Or, what'd you ever want to name your children? Tony.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that would have been like...
Tony Stark. That would have been cool. That would have been something...
I liked how in Iron Man 2 that, he, like... And I know this is, like, the basic plot line for every single movie. It's like, someone does something, they're being a jerk, they go somewhere, then they become better, right? So at the very end, like, and this is if you haven't seen Iron Man 2 yet, you must be living under a rock because it's been out for like four years.
2010.
2002 years. So you've been living under a rock for the past 2 years if you haven't seen it.
They release a new Marvel movie every year, but next year they've got Amazing Spider-Man, Thor 2: The Dark World, Captain America 2: The Winter Soldier, which is his comrade. I don't know how they're going to do that because he's already in present time unless it's like a flashback the whole movie, which would be really stupid.
And then they also have, what was it? It was Avengers 2.
Avengers 2 is coming out 2014. They need time to set more dialogue up with the characters.
Do you know, have you heard anything about Avatar 2?
Yes, I have. Avatar 2 is supposed to be getting slated for 2014.
That's what I heard too, but I also heard 2013.
Cameron has been throwing the script around to a bunch of people, and they're like, yeah, we want to do it, but it's going to cost a lot. I think what they were saying was most people go for like $600 billion for their movie sets. He's asking for like $200
Trillion?
No, he's asking not trillion. It's like $200 billion or something.
200 billion?
Or not 200 billion. It's like $1 trillion. He wants a lot of money because he has to recreate Pandora. He has to do it again with all the 3D cameras because everybody knows, if you know who I am and you know my channel, I have this big strike. I hate 3D except with Avatar because Avatar was filmed in 3D with a 3D camera.
That's the only, I thought that 3D wasn't that 3D camera his?
Yeah, that was his own 3D camera. And the thing is, if a movie's not filmed in 3D, it's not gonna work. Like,
but it's like,
look at The Last Airbender in Thor. They just slid that filter on. That's not gonna work.
What if you got to think about it like this though? It took them how many years? They started filming in 2000.
2008.
No, I thought it was 2006, wasn't it?
When did the movie? 2008 was when it was released, right? I was in 7th grade when I saw it.
Was it 2008?
I think so. Here, IMDb.
Yeah, look it up. But you gotta think about it. It's like they started filming this movie in like 2000 or something, right? They started filming this movie, and it took them 9 years to complete the movie, right?
Let me look it up real fast.
So I don't think
2009.
2009. So it took them 9 years to complete the movie if they started filming. So it's like 8 to 9 years, right?
I think it was like.
How are they gonna?
I think it was 2005 when they started filming. He said.
Okay, so 4 years. You got to think about it. If they're gonna step it up, they're gonna have to take longer to create a script that's better than the first movie, because that's really what they're trying to do.
Oh, give me a second. Pause it. My mom's calling.
Okay.
Hey, Mom.
All right. So what were we talking about? I have no clue.
Avatar 2. Avatar 2.
That's what it was. Okay, so yeah. So I've heard some things about 2013, 2014. That's where they're supposed to release it.
Yeah.
But so they're gonna release 2 movies this. Oh, sorry. We're gonna have to pause. All right, we're back. Okay.
So I wanted to talk about something that is going on my channel that involves you and our buddy Lone Star, who plays Bobby, who is in my Dead Rising 2 Let's Play.
Which is our Minecraft Let's Play.
Yeah, that we are rebooting for the 3rd time.
No, isn't it the 4th time?
No.
No, because you had the one world that we didn't use that had the awesome building that I built, and we had the second world that you didn't use that had the like.
No, we used the first one. Really, the Minecraft city I built. That was just a demo that we're gonna use, and so we're still gonna use that map, but we're just not gonna use it very often. We're really gonna be using the one that we're using now. That I named Dark Knight Rises sucks.
Just the cave. That's the awesome cave system.
Which I have some ideas. So this is a spoiler. So if you care about the series and you don't want to know what's gonna happen,
you probably don't want to watch maybe this last 20 minutes of this. Yeah.
So you've been warned. Spoiler alert. Okay. So the big thing is that Bobby is joining us, and so the skin pack came out, and there's a skin of Herobrine. So what's going on is Bobby lit our houses on fire. So it's just like, Bobby, what's the matter with you? Get out of here. Don't ever come back. And he leaves. And immediately I start feeling bad. So I'm going to find him. And I have to figure out puzzles with you guys. Like leading me to chests, pointing me to different areas of where I need to go. So.
And I had to build a nether portal.
With the bucket theory.
Until I found diamonds and then I just mined it.
Oh yeah, by the way, I stole that.
What?
I needed it. I'm working on something big.
We only have 2 diamonds left. I hope you realize that.
No, I use them on a sword. I'm fighting gas and stuff in the nether. I needed it.
Oh, god damn.
You're
going to die. You're going to fall in lava. You're going to die. And we're going to lose everything.
Actually, I'm playing on peaceful because I almost died once. I switched over to peaceful. But we're building a castle. So what's going on is that Herobrine possessed Bobby. And one of the big scenes is that you and I are going to be talking at one point. We're going to be like, you know what, $20 says that Bobby's being possessed by Herobrine. Like, dude, that's stupid. He gets in, and we're gonna be like, Bobby, this place is evil. You need to come with us. He's gonna go, there is no Bobby. There's only Herobrine. And you're just gonna go,
I knew it.
Yep, I knew it.
I knew it the whole time, guys.
No, you're just gonna be like, I knew it. I'm just gonna go. I always cut myself off. I go, motherfucker. And then the video always ends. I never finish the full word because I don't like saying that word very often. So I was gonna cut it off. So it was just like in the next video is gonna be like, previously on Star Trek: The Next Generation, And it's gonna be a clip where it's gonna be like, Bobby, don't do that. It's gonna be like, Spock. And what's gonna happen is like, I thought of this today. You're gonna run up. Bobby's gonna hit a lever, and you need to help me build this redstone system.
Oh God.
And the ground.
I knew I should have never shown off my redstone skills.
Well, you're better at this. It's gonna blow up, and you're gonna fall, and we're gonna bring it on a bridge, and I'm gonna.
Taking the dogs out. Okay.
So you fall, and it's gonna go in slow motion. It's gonna go, and
Okay, before you finish that, I would just wanna.
Will always. I'm gonna go over and go, hey, you, and you're just gonna fall and burn. You're gonna be like, ah.
Obviously, I'll take all your precious materials that you have on you in your chest. No, so you're just gonna lose them all, bitch.
No.
What now?
You're gonna be in there, and you're just gonna fall. And you're like, and I will always hate you. And I'm just gonna be like, looking over the edge. Guess I won the bet. Okay, Bobby, I'm gonna have to kill you now. And he's gonna be like, there's only Hero Brian. I'm like, fine, I'm gonna have to kill you, Hero Brian.
He's gonna like 360.
And we're gonna have an epic battle, and I'm gonna put like through the final flames, like in the background, and I'm gonna be like, Bobby, you need to stop this. He's gonna I'll be like, Bobby, I'll give you marinara sauce. What?
Spoiler alert! It was all a dream.
No, Bobby.
Have you seen that commercial?
Yeah. I'll give you marinara sauce, and he's gonna be like, and he's gonna talk in his own voice, marinara sauce. Bobby, I will give you a bathtub. And then I'm just gonna be like, Bobby, guess what? What? And I'm just gonna punch him off the edge in the crater. It's gonna go, and I will always sort of love you. And he'll hit the ground and burn. And I'm just gonna look down and go,
I guess I won that bet too.
and just be like, I'm gonna go make a sandwich. And the big thing is that you two are dead now, so it's just me. Because we have officially kicked Shelby off the Let's Play because of the way she acted in one of our footages.
Okay, so, and then you're gonna be like sleeping, and it's gonna be like, Brandon, wake up! You've been in a coma for the past 4 hours.
No, actually, I had an idea. We're just gonna cut, and I'm gonna be like, Brandon, are you okay? What happened? You were in a coma, dude. Really? No, you
son of a bitch! You killed us. you threw us in lava, and then we respawned. You're an idiot.
Or my other option was, I'm just looking down the ground. I'm like, my 2 best friends are dead. What do I do? You're just gonna come up, Brandon. You know we respawn, right? Shut up!
And then you're gonna punch us off again.
No, I'm not gonna punch the lever on the other side when there's more TNT. It's just gonna blow up, and it's gonna just go, and I will always troll you. And it's just, you're gonna burn alive. And I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm going home, and that'll be the end of it. And that's the Bobby Chronicles in a rap, basically.
Okay, so I just wanted to talk about, there are a couple commercials that I love to make fun of, and I love to say things with it. It's like, I don't always drink, but when I do, I drink Dos Sakis. Drink responsibly, my friends. And then I also make fun of, you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. Men's Warehouse. It's like, first off, I don't want no old man telling me I'm going to like the way I look. Second off,
pedo much?
If I drink, I'm going to drink whiskey, right? So
the whiskey lullaby. No.
Shut up. You're going to hurt everybody with headphones. Oh, God, no. You just caused, You just caused 40 people to have spasms, and then you caused another 20 people to not hear anymore. So,
peanuts!
Oh, God. So, the Sakis I make fun of, and it's like, I don't always play Pokemon, but when I do,
I choose Charmander. I choose Charmander. I like one.
You're gonna like the way you kill. I guarantee it. The Blade Factory.
Oh, you're not coming.
Oh, okay. We're just gonna pause again, guys. Okay, so here's one Brandon made up.
I don't always use Internet Explorer, but when I do, I download a different browser. And I thought of a better one. I don't always walk out on a podcast, but when I do, I hit Carter with my hat.
Ow, my head! The podcast is not done. Yeah, he just closed the door. Okay, he just left. So, he left his note.
Peanuts!
Ah,
Peanuts!
Stop. God damn it.
I'm back.
I was gonna...
You touched my Nook, you die. It's not even a Nook, it's a Kindle.
Okay, so,
I guess with the last 10 minutes, I should talk about this.
Yeah, but first, let me just tell him again. Remember, I don't always drink, but when I do, it is Russian vodka 200 proof.
Okay, so I recently got a Kindle Fire, and, I don't want you seeing my password, because it's the same as my phone. So I got a yeah. So I got a Kindle Fire for my birthday. I bought it with my own money, and it's really nice actually. The screen's really good, but it does suffer some issues. Like when I plug it in and charge it, it does this like stuttering effect sometimes. Big thing is the way books read. Obviously, it's a Kindle. The way the books read is really good. Like I've been reading the Hunger Games on here. It's really nice, and it's very
Spider-Man 2. Is that the movie or?
Yeah, that's the movie. I bought the movie on here, and it's got a really good speaker, and
it's not very loud.
But there is one song I really like.
Now we turned into a tech review podcast.
Well, yeah, there's one song I like listening to and I torture people with.
Oh God, I can only imagine what it is. Can only imagine.
You'll see it. You'll hear it. I mean,
unless it's on mute.
Unless it doesn't want to work. I'm on the cloud. I was gonna play Call Me Maybe because I actually do.
Okay, so that actually brings up an interesting topic. There was I watched a video yesterday of the new PlayStation 3 Slim, right? So they're coming out with 3 models. There's a 500 gigabyte.
Wait, they're releasing more PS3s when they're new ones?
Well, because it's just because this generation is so long that they just thought they could get this last one out before the PS4. So here it is. They come out with 3 different types, right, for the new PS3 Slim. It's a 500 gigabyte, 250, and a 16 gigabytes. And it's like
on a freaking PlayStation?
where you have to download your games, and it's like some games like Battlefield, the HD texture is like 5 gigabytes, and to download the thing on a PS3 is 10. So right there, you've already used 15 of your 16.
Yeah. I know like Infamous is at least 2 gigs on its own. And then
and then you gotta download this stuff.
Grand Theft Auto is at least 3 or 4 gigs.
But like on an Xbox, it's different. Like that's why they have the 4 gigabyte Xbox, is because when
they have interchangeable hard drives.
Yeah.
So and those hard
drives, but the PS3 doesn't. So you have to download data and everything.
Those 4 gigs are like $50.
Those 4 gigs are about $50, and I could store on 4 gigs if I chose games.
Every game could be its own hard drive.
I could have.
That would save a lot of space.
I could have like 10 games on that one Xbox, right? But I could barely even have one game, or not even one game, on a 16 gigabyte PlayStation 3.
You know what? I just thought I had a good idea. Get a bunch of 4 gigs, put a bunch of games on that, and just write like Halo Reach on each hard drive or whatever game it is, and save space, and just stack up these game hard drives and just have all the games.
You mean like install them on there?
Yeah, install all the games from Games on Demand onto the hard drive. Like download them Games on Demand, and then rather than buying disc and all that, because Games on Demand is kind of cheaper, just put them all on these different hard drives.
Yeah, but it's like the only thing that they have now that you can really buy. It's like $60, $70, I think it's like $80. Is oh god,
just get the 250 gig.
Is the new 250 Slim internal hard drive. Right? First off, you have to put a new internal hard drive in, so that's gonna suck. Because if you mess it up, you're gonna break your Xbox, right?
Yeah, like I tried to take out my 250 gig on my unboxing video in 2009 when I first got my Slim, and I almost broke the thing. I couldn't get it to pop out. Like it turns out there's like a lever you have to like lift it up a little bit and then pull it out.
Yeah.
Even on the videos, they just pull the thing out. I'm surprised they don't rip the cord apart and destroy the hard drive. So, I mean...
Well, maybe that's just,
And the 250 gig, I've noticed something. Everybody's like, oh, 250 gig is better. That thing gets so hot, so fast.
My brother has a 250 gig in his room. And see, that's what... I have an arcade over there. You guys can't see this, but my setup is basically...
Through the HD PVR basic setup.
Yeah. It's so I have my Xbox over here. I'm gonna point it out to Brandon.
I see it.
But I have this 250 gig, right? I bought it used.
Yeah.
And it's a Final Fantasy piece of crap, 250 gig hard drive external. But it's like, it doesn't matter because look at this. I found this, $20. $20 at Target. It's 4 things. Granted, you can only have 2 of these, but you can have like 16 gigabyte flash drives, and then you can get like 256 megabyte little things
They're
here.
15. They're 512 megabytes.
Oh yeah, that's right. 5 times the top.
That's smart.
So,
and you can
it's
have
like that's how much memory I can put onto this thing, and how much stuff I can have. It's like 16 gigabyte sticks, 512 megabytes. That's 1 gigabyte right there of storage, and then I got a 250 gig.
They're just stupid.
It's like, and so Sony's trying to compete with the 4 gigabyte Xbox, right? I see that, but it's like you gotta make it something more. You can't make it 16. Make it 40 or 50 gigabytes, because that's enough for at least 3 games.
I have a 250 gig, and I have like filled up maybe 70 gigs. But the 250 gig, it gets so hot. Like I'll play for 30 minutes, and it feels my room's
That's
like a
because
sauna.
that's because so you have one of the original ones. They I think they fixed that problem in a manufacturing patch they did.
They didn't do a recall on them.
They didn't do a recall, but they when they heard about this because people were talking about it, I think, and I think they fixed the problem without having to do a recall. I don't think the overheating causes damage to your Xbox.
No, it just makes the room really hot.
Yeah.
And the battery is smaller, but again, that gets really hot. Like I put my foot on the floor where it was at once. It was so hot.
Yeah, and that like over there.
Those barely get hot. Like I'll leave that on
that
for
TV
2
over there.
days.
I want a bigger TV. That screen is just
Mine
so
is-
small.
My screen's only like 24 inches.
Brandon, you know the TV that's in my living room?
Yeah.
That's a TV I want to game on. But you know how hard it is to get connections and everything out there? It's impossible.
Yeah.
If I had a separate Xbox, I would play games out there when I wasn't recording, and I would come out here and record.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna have 4 minutes left. Anything left you want to talk about?
No. I think this is pretty much the end. Remember to go to Facebook.com/BadaBing47, Facebook.com/47Legion.
Facebook.com/The Darkest Day 15. That is my personal Facebook. You can't add me, but you can send me some messages. I will just
Yeah.
don't add us. Just
I
if
made
you want
both
to
of
talk.
mine. I made one of mine a group, and I made another one a page.
Yeah. Well,
So-
my actual tag to find me is
So
Darkest Day 15.
if you want to like
then,
the page over there, then you.
And then
see
you
what
can
I
always
posted.
just search Darkest Day 15 in the search bar and you'll find me. Also, my thing. Also check out www.darkasanedungeons, all lowercase, .webs.com. That is my website. Go ahead and make an account. It's free. Nothing wrong with it. And you can send me a message on there. Plus, there's youtube.com/darkestday15 and youtube.com/BadaBing.
/BadaBing47. And don't forget to subscribe to the new channel, where this won't be for a while until we get past that 15-minute limit that they have on
Just
videos.
put it up on your new channel. We're saving Twin Peaks. I think we should do our own series just for Twin Peaks rather than uploading it twice. But
I think we're gonna make Twin Peaks. We've decided, or I've kind of decided, and I've told you, and you've agreed. So I guess we've decided that we're gonna make it a hub gaming channel. Basically,
kind of like Machinima, but you don't have to
not like Machinima, more like the Media Cows. Now there's like Media Cows 2.0. I don't know if you've seen that video, but they're kind of having it as a hub channel for all these people, right? So it's basically a hub channel for you and me and anybody else who wants to get on there. They can put their videos on there, and we'll have links to their channels. They put them in, and it will go to theirs, and they can put videos on there.
Yeah. Quick question: do you have anything particular that you say when you start a video and end a video?
I say all I say is, hi guys, this is BadaBing47.
I always say "What's up, guys?" but that's like achievement hunter. So I've been trying to think of something
What's up, guys? This is the Upset Cuban here. I'm gonna tell you about a story so you can get me some pity views and subs.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of my own tagline for when I start a video, but I have something funny that I say when I end a video. I always go, "Remember, guys, to subscribe to all these people, and remember not to shit your pants." And everybody doesn't get it, but it's supposed to be that the video is so epic that you're crapping your pants and how epic my video was. And most people can't figure that out. They can't figure the joke out.
Okay, guys, so we're coming to an end here. We're going to wrap it up pretty soon. We're getting to a limit.
We have 20 seconds left. 10 seconds.
Well, that's really anticlimactic because it's not 10 seconds. Now it's 10 seconds. But we'll see you guys later. We don't really have a schedule for this, but
whenever
maybe
we're available.
we will. So, see you guys later. That's been the podcast. Bye. So, yep, that's just, guys. It's been podcast. Bye. You may have heard that twice, but bye and peace.